Hi again. Jeshua is asking again to bring forth another message. I'm just being asked to just jump right in, so I'll do the prayer, and then he'll begin. Indeed, beloved friends, to those who will hear these words and have come in hopes of perhaps finding something of meaning or some usefulness to what is being shared. You are encountering things in your world, are you not, that are new and uncertain? It is like what is called the science fiction movie. It is very much a science fiction movie. For science is a certain form of fiction, and the experiencing you are having is a dream, or what could be called a film, a movie, a projection. Now, that is all well and good, you might say, Jeshua, but we have heard these things before, that the world is a dream and nothing is real and so on. It is not very satisfying, even as an idea. What we are saying, if you would bring your attention to it, is that this world must be a dream if the best possible situation is true, and that being that only love is real. Because your experience of this world, which we would describe, the world we are speaking of, is not just the physical things, but your thoughts about them and the experiences that come from what you think about them. That is your world. And if, for example, you look upon a certain event, let us say someone getting the needle in the arm. Let us say we just pop in the room and we see this occurring. That can be a quite frightening thing. But what is the context? Does it make sense? Is someone trying to hurt another, or to poison them, or to kill them, or are they giving them what is called the lethal injection? Or are they giving them the vaccine that will save their life and the life of those they love? Do you see how context colors the experience of the same image, the same event, in a sense? And the way that you think about the event will determine your experience. And if you can see meaning, and by that we mean a presence of love. You may not think of that as the same thing, but it is. Only love is meaningful. If you see meaning, then it will not be so upsetting. And if you do not see meaning, then it will. Therefore, see the great power that resides within you. It is that which is truly creating your experience, and you have conscious power over, and the conscious power to change and maintain or alter. So, when you look upon the things that are upsetting you in your world, you might do this simple practice. If you wish to find peace, if you wish to find meaning, because only love has meaning. Therefore, look at these stories you are telling that are running through your mind about this event, and we will again focus on the virus, yes, because it is a unifying event now. What is the meaning of it? Unless you can see a loving reason for it, you will not find meaning. But Jeshua, how can we find loving reason, a loving explanation of something so horrible? Well, I ask you to consider doing so, because otherwise you have a much larger problem than the virus. You have what could be called the fear virus, the meaninglessness virus. Because if there is not a loving reason for what is occurring, then you live in a meaningless universe, because this is part of the universe. And living in a meaningless universe is worse than the virus. Living in a meaningless universe is death to all things. Therefore, as you look upon the way that this virus, this corona, is spreading itself, how it spreads to the whole world, understand that viruses spread, and you can choose to share a virus, if you wish to put it that. One of two in terms of quality. You can choose to share the virus of fear. Now, we are not saying it is the same as this corona. That is a physical thing. It is not one way or the other. Or you can choose to have an experience of discipline the mind to think and see and experience only love and spread that virus. I refuse to see anything except with love. And that, my friends, that is the virus that you need. It could be called the antidote to the other viruses. It is the ultimate vaccine, because it is truly what is causing your experience. And we do not just mean your own interpretation and therefore experience of an event in the world. Events in the world are not random. They occur, as it is said, for a reason. And the reason is that you might return to the awareness of what you are. And what you are is invulnerable and loving truth. You are a beloved child of God, a individuated soul. And that individuated soul is never lost. The same being that created the quasars and all potentialities of experience and the animals that you see in your jungles and all of these things is the same that created you. And you exist with the same perfection and naturalness and an organic purity of all these other things, with an exception that you are given godly qualities yourself. You are conscious. And consciousness is the entire game. For what you decide, love or fear, how you choose to look at the event that occurs today, will determine what event is needed tomorrow to help you return to your awareness of who and what you are. It is not predetermined. It will be based on what you decide today. And if you voluntarily and intentionally move in the direction of what could be called ease, not dis-ease, but ease. And ease is the belief and understanding of the loving reality in all situations, the loving reality of the universe and of creation itself. And if you are fighting that, if you are choosing fear, choosing the perception of good and bad and duality, choosing conflict in your own mind, then events will need to occur tomorrow, dramatic enough, let us say, that they get your attention. This one is getting everyone's attention, pretty much, is it not? This corona. It is only occurring because many need to have their attention turned because of previous choices they have made. We are not speaking morality here. We are not speaking what is called punishment. This is not relevant. It is not part of the truth. You can punish yourself, pretending that it is part of the truth, but it is never real. That is not, the Creator is not interested in that. It does not need that. The Creator is too busy rejoicing in the blissful, expansive, infinite nature of love and expanding that. You have the opportunity to join in that joy, in that bliss, by disciplining, consciously looking at your own thoughts. Where am I thinking that things should be different? Where am I thinking that things should be different? And would I not be better off if I were wrong? What if everything is exactly the way it is meant to be? A perfect, loving universe, arranging all things so that you might return to the truth and not abide in a suffering dream forever. Even if there needs to be a bit of a kick in the pants now and then, to get your attention. Therefore, if you would be free, and we say free because if you make this choice, you will indeed illuminate your perception in a way that allows you to see the way things truly are, and in that there is far greater freedom than living in hallucination. If you would be free, you must discipline your thinking and your perceptions of what you are seeing and how you are choosing to see it. How you are choosing to see it. That is what determines the future. That is what determines the course of this virus and all viruses and all similar things. If you choose love now, the path becomes easier. Just so you know. Let us leave it at that. With that sharing, we seek to bring you blessing in our love for you and our understanding that your sovereignty, your freedom to choose yes or no, truth or falseness, bliss or suffering, is beyond question. That is the Father's will, that you are free, and you are free to choose whatever you desire, and you will never lose that because you are loved, and that is the truth. Amen.